Hi, I'm Conroe with GhostlyGaming.com. This is going to be my first entry in a series of vlog videos, and I'm going to be doing at least once per week that are going to be covering a wide variety of topics, from anything from gaming to something as simple as a philosophic idea. Today's topic actually came from a conversation I had with a coworker of mine earlier today, in the fact of the value of happiness. The first issue that comes up is, how does one establish the value of happiness? The topic actually came about whenever we were talking about the asinine questions that are asked at beauty pageants to the beauty pageanteers. As in, like, what would you most wish for? Most of them say something like world peace, true happiness, or, an end to world hunger. The problem is, no real happiness can be garnered without something to compare it to. The more downtrodden an individual is, the more one appreciates those fleeting moments of happiness. It has always been said that those that are wealthy aren't as happy as those that aren't. And honestly, this is kind of true. The biggest thing on a wealthy person's mind is usually going to be something to do with taxes, even politics in some cases, and that one nasty thing that it doesn't matter what wealth level you're talking about that people have to deal with. It's the, whole issue of death. That's going to affect everyone, obviously. But for the poor man, I say the poor man, the man who is not wealthy, the biggest thing that comes to mind for, issues is, whether they're going to be able to make bills the next month, or whether you're having to eat ramen or hot dogs or, gas station food so you can survive. And honestly, this comes with the, how does one value happiness? Well, for the rich man, getting a good deal on that next bit of property for his next business is probably going to be a moment of elation for him. Whereas the poor man, let's say he makes an extra $200 or $300 on his last paycheck and is able to make his bills that month with some money to spare for some actual entertainment expenses or something. The disparaging gap of elation there shows exactly the value of happiness for the individual. Honestly, the darker the shadow comes the brighter light, meaning without strife, there can be no true happiness. In a world with no conflict, no strife of any kind, you can't have true happiness. And it's kind of sad, but it's true. So when somebody tells you that true bliss is in the absence of all negativity, they speak out of ignorance, nothing else. And the biggest thing with this is, depending on your position in the world, you're going to value happiness more or less than somebody who's at a higher station on the social ladder, as it were. And the problem here is, let's say a not so well-off individual in Ethiopia or something of that nature is going to relish the idea of being able to eat a full meal. And that is going to be the happiest moment he's had probably in months. Whereas, the wealthy individual getting that property is going to be a happy moment for him, but it's not going to be at the same level. That moment of happiness is going to be fleeting so much faster than it is for the, man getting the first meal in a few days. And that's why, honestly, I do believe that it takes a more downtrodden individual to be truly happier than those that are the haves, not the have-nots. And that's why, in all honesty, I'm kind of glad that I'm not super, super rich, or I'm not even really rich. I'm what you would consider lower middle class. But I'm glad I'm not one of those on the very top of everything right now, because I can actually say I truly enjoy life. And what more can be said than, the value of happiness really does come with how high you are. The lower you are, the more you value it. And here's a clip from South Park, of all things, to kind of put a similar take on the idea. Probably the most profound thing that Butters has ever said. Let's take a look.
Butters?
Oh. Hey, Stan.
What's the matter with you?
Well, my girlfriend broke up with me.
Did she step on your heart with stiletto shoes?
Yeah, sure does hurt.
That's cool. I guess you can join up with us if you want.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the graveyard and write poems about death and how pointless life is.
No thanks. I love life.
Huh? But you just got dumped.
Well, yeah, and I'm sad. But at the same time, I'm really happy that something can make me feel that sad. It's like it makes me feel alive, you know? It makes me feel human. The only way I can feel this sad now is if I felt something really good before. So I have to take the bad with the good. So I guess what I'm feeling is like a beautiful sadness.
But if anyone happens to agree or disagree, or if you have any ideas for my next vlog entry, post it in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed this, because I'll be releasing at least one of these videos a week. And until next time, this is Conrail signing out.